Nobody wakes up on a Monday morning and says, "Gee, I think I want to file for bankruptcy today." It is a decision that people resist with every ounce of their being. They fight, they stress, they lose weight, they lose sleep, and they push themselves to the absolute brink of emotional and physical exhaustion, trying to avoid looking at their legal options. But there comes a point where continuing to fight an unwinnable battle isn't noble anymore. It's mathematically dangerous. There is a very fine line between a temporary financial rough patch that you can budget your way out of and an absolute structural financial crisis that requires immediate legal intervention. Hi, I'm Sean Quinlan, a bankruptcy specialist here in Pennsylvania. Today, we are going to look at the 5 definitive warning signs that your debt has reached the tipping point. I want you to count on your fingers as we go through this list. If you hit 2 or more of these signs in your household right now, it is time to put away the spreadsheets, put away the guilt, and seriously consider the protection of the Federal Bankruptcy Code. Signs 1 and 2, the credit card carousel and the retirement raid. Let's start with sign number 1. You are actively riding the credit card carousel. What does this look like in real life? It means that every month you are carefully calculating how to use one line of credit just to pay down another line of credit. Maybe you are taking a cash advance from card A to make the minimum payment on card B. Or maybe you are using a balance transfer offer to move $10,000 from one bank to another, paying a 5% transfer fee just to buy yourself 12 months of breathing room. If you are using credit to pay for your basic daily living essentials, like buying groceries on a credit card because your checking account is completely empty, or using a personal loan to pay your utility bills, your financial house of cards is already collapsing. You are not actually paying off your debt, you are just shifting water from the left side of a sinking boat to the right side, and eventually you are going to run out of deck space. Sign number 2. You are actively raiding, borrowing from, or liquidating your retirement accounts to pay unsecured bills. This is the single biggest, most heartbreaking mistake I see families make in Pennsylvania. You get terrified by debt collectors, so you log into your 401k, your 403b, or your IRA, and you take out a massive loan or a hardship withdrawal to hand over thousands of dollars to a credit card company or a medical provider. Let me tell you why this is an absolute tragedy under the law. Under federal law and Pennsylvania state law, your retirement accounts are 100% exempt from creditors. That means if a credit card company sues you, wins a judgment, and hires a sheriff to seize your assets, they legally cannot touch a single penny inside your retirement account. It is in a vault that creditors cannot enter. When you pull money out of that protected vault to pay an unsecured debt that could have been completely wiped out for free in a bankruptcy, you are permanently destroying your future financial security to satisfy a creditor who doesn't care about your retirement at all. If you are destroying your retirement to pay unsecured debt, you need to stop immediately. Signs 3 and 4, minimum payment stagnation and constant harassment. Let's look at the next 2 signs which focus on financial stagnation and mental health. Sign number 3, you are making your minimum payments on time every single month, but your total balances are completely stagnant or actually going up. Open up your last credit card statement and look at the little box required by federal law called the minimum payment warning. It will tell you explicitly, if you make only the minimum payment, it will take you 24 years to pay off this balance, and you will pay triple the original amount. If you have been paying $300 a month toward a card for the last 2 years, and your balance has only dropped by $50 because the rest was entirely consumed by 29% compound interest, you are caught in a financial quicksand trap. You are working shifts, sacrificing time with your family, and spending real income just to rent your debt from the bank. If your income does not allow you to pay significantly more than the minimum payments, You are mathematically insolvent and you need a structural legal reset. Sign number 4. Debt collection calls and letters are actively dictating the emotional climate of your home. If your phone rings and your immediate reaction is a spike in blood pressure, if you have silenced your ringer permanently, or if you are terrified to open your mailbox, your debt is no longer just a financial issue. It is actively destroying your physical and mental health. Constant financial stress causes severe sleep deprivation, intense marital conflict, clinical anxiety, and depression. The law did not intend for American citizens to live in a state of perpetual psychological warfare with multi-billion-dollar collection agencies. If the emotional toll of your debt has compromised your quality of life, bankruptcy is the legal shield designed to restore your sanity overnight. Sign 5. Legal escalation and the magisterial district judge. This brings us to the final, most critical sign on our list. Sign number 5. You have been served with an official legal summons or a civil complaint from a Pennsylvania Court of Common Pleas or a magisterial district judge. This is the moment the financial crisis transitions from a collection dispute into a binding legal emergency. Many people make the fatal mistake of ignoring these court papers because they don't have the money to hire an attorney or pay the debt. If you do not respond to a Pennsylvania civil complaint within 20 days, the creditor wins what is called a default judgment. Once they have that judgment, they gain immense legal powers under Pennsylvania law. They can issue an attachment to your personal bank accounts, freeze your funds, and legally seize every dollar in your checking and savings accounts up to the amount of the judgment. They can also place an official judgment lien against your home, which means you cannot sell or refinance your property without paying them off first. If you are facing active lawsuits or frozen accounts, the time for hesitation is completely over. You need the immediate protection of the federal court. The reality of the legal shield. Recognizing these warning signs in your own life can feel overwhelming, but it is actually the moment you regain your power. The federal bankruptcy court was not created to punish you. It was designed specifically to rescue hardworking people from these exact traps. The very moment your bankruptcy petition is filed, an invisible, incredibly powerful legal barrier called the automatic stay goes into effect. By federal law, all collection calls must stop, all active lawsuits are frozen, and bank attachments are instantly halted. The law steps between you and your creditors, giving you the immediate breathing room you desperately need. Shifting from defense to strategy. Continuing to fight this battle on the bank's terms is a losing strategy. When you are drowning in high interest, raiding retirement accounts, or facing Pennsylvania court judgments, you aren't just managing money poorly, you are operating in a rigged system. Filing for bankruptcy is the ultimate shift from playing defense to playing offense. It allows you to take control of the narrative, erase the unpayable balances, and legally protect the assets that actually matter, like your home and your future security. It is a strategic, sophisticated financial reset that puts your household survival first, deciding to protect your future. You have spent months, perhaps even years, carrying the immense emotional and physical weight of this stress. You have proven how hard you are willing to fight, but true strength means knowing when to change your strategy. There is absolutely no shame in using the legal tools established by the United States government to save your family from financial ruin. The math is telling you that it is time for a fresh start, and the law provides the exact path to achieve it. It is time to stop surviving month to month and start building a real future again. How many fingers are you holding up right now? If you hit 2, 3, or all 5 of these signs, I want you to take a deep breath and realize that you are not alone and you are not without options. These signs are not a reason to despair. They are a clear, objective signal that your current path is unsustainable, and it is time to leverage the law to protect your future. Stop fighting an unwinnable mathematical battle. Click the link below in the description or scan the QR code on your screen right now to schedule a completely free, 100% confidential case evaluation with our team. We will sit down with you, look at your numbers, and show you exactly how to wipe out the debt and protect your assets. If this video gave you some clarity, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs to hear this truth today. I'll see you in the next video.